Welcome back. Salt Lake City Mayor Erin Mendenhall delivered her State of the City address last night, and she spoke about some of the issues that she's concerned about, including the homeless crisis and lack of affordable housing. She also focused on the city's growing population and the need to bring more families downtown. With more people moving here, too, the sports fan base will also grow, which is why she says she wants to keep sports in Utah's capital city. So joining us in studio this morning to learn more about how she plans to do that is the mayor herself. Thank you for being here.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
Let's start with the fun stuff, sports. Everyone wants to know, first off, what do you plan to do to make sure that the Utah Jazz stay here?
You know, the future and really what we're seeing in current development of Major League sports across this country is an entertainment district. That means that it's not just about the experience at the game, but before and after. And that will require us to evolve our public spaces downtown. It's something we are absolutely committed to doing as a city, working with our county partners, the state, all the other downtown entities that it's going to take to do this lift. We can do it, and actually we have to do it to embrace the opportunities that are coming at us right now.
And I think it was really important when you were speaking last night, you talked about, the consequences we'll have if the Utah Jazz move out of downtown Salt Lake. Why is that, and what are you hoping to do to make sure that doesn't happen?
The economics have shown year after year that a strong capital city means a strong state and a strong region. As the city goes, so too goes the state of Utah. And keeping the epicenter for sport and art, culture, and entertainment in the downtown is good for the rest of the state. It's not a zero-sum game here. And as we grow, we want to make sure that we evolve with those opportunities. That also means not tearing down an Olympic medals plaza, I hope, after the games do their closing ceremonies, but keeping spaces that we can enjoy year-round and for decades to come.
And what about the possibility of maybe getting an MLB team or an NHL team here in Utah? That's probably huge for downtown Salt Lake as well.
It is huge for Salt Lake City, and it's a great fit for us. Salt Lake City's growth has defied many other cities in this state and across the nation. We continue to grow at a rapid pace. We're doubling our downtown population between 2020 and this time next year. So the opportunity economically, but I think also from a cultural and a vitality standpoint, is so good for us to bring in more Major League sports. We're very excited about the opportunity.
I think everyone is. Everyone's crossing their fingers, like, don't jinx it, but hopefully it happens.
Naming teams already,
right?
Just for fun.
Talk to me about Main Street, specifically downtown. You were, hinting to big changes coming in terms of, the amount of cars that are allowed and people walking there. Do you plan on banning cars altogether? Because I know a lot of people are hoping for that, but what do you see moving forward?
Downtown, Main Street especially, has long been visioned as a pedestrian-centered area. Since 62 years ago, the city set out a plan to do that, but it never quite pulled it off. I do think that we still need some vehicle function Monday through Friday during work hours with those major epicenters for work right there along Main Street and growing. So what we envision are movable bollards that can come up, block off that roadway for from cars for pedestrians on the weekends or for festivals, and then go right back down and have a functional downtown Monday through Friday. This is a big ambition. It will be the epicenter of the Olympic excitement and parties and hosting of the world here, should we be able to do that in 2034. And I think Main Street is due for that evolution.
Absolutely. We're going to be expecting some major changes here shortly. Finally, what do you see in the next 10 to 50 years? You were talking about how you're really hoping to lay the groundwork for future generations and even past your term as mayor. Why are you doing that, and what are you expecting to see?
In so many ways, where we are right now is a result of the trajectory that the 2002 games put the state of Utah and Salt Lake City on. And in order for us to achieve the potential that we're being offered and the opportunities that are coming our way, we have to level up downtown Salt Lake City. And the decisions to do that happen now. They happen in the next few years in order to be ready in 10 years. The way we want to grow is not for a single global event, but it's for every single day, for every Salt Laker, and to create a space that all of Utah can be proud of. That's where we're going, and it's some big decisions, but we are ready, and the state of Salt Lake City is strong.
Absolutely, and we know how much time, effort, money it all takes to make those things happen, so it makes sense that we're starting it now. There's so many things I want to ask you. We're short on time. Thank you so much for coming, and hopefully we'll be diving more into these topics a little bit later. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.